people who say that they were born vampires. Now, so far we've met vampires who are totally out in the open about their lifestyle, but joining us now is Vampira. Rhymes with Tyra. And she's leading a double life. So you're leading a double life. So your name is not Vampira in your normal or the other life, right?
No, it's not my legal name.
It's not your legal name. So you came up with this name, Vampira, but you have a job where you go to at work and you're not this.
That is correct.
You're not this. So when you were 18 years old, you felt the need to start eating people? I mean, eating blood? To feed from other people?
To feed off of their energy. I'm what is called a psi-vampire. I took the name Vampira from the actress that was a horror hostess during Bela Lugosi's day. She was a pioneer in her field.
Okay, so she came before Elvira.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so you took that name. I understand that you like cemeteries.
I find cemeteries to be very grounding, very quiet, very tranquil. It's a place where I'm very stressed out that I can go and I can relax and let the rest of the world go away.
Really? Are you thinking about the deceased people that are 6 feet under, or?
It's not about deceased. It's to me, death is a new beginning. It's not an end, it's a beginning.
Okay, and tell me about flesh. You say that you like to bite flesh?
I definitely do have, one of my ways to feed is I like to bite or feel flesh in my mouth.
Human flesh?
Human flesh. You kiss it.
But we don't bite it!
Actually, how many times in the act do you actually get that aggressive? Seriously, be real, okay? Be real.
But a nibble is different than a gouge.
Is she actually, are you breaking skin?
I do not break skin.
Oh.
That would be unsafe and unsanitary.
Okay, but if there were no disease, would you break that skin?
Unless
No.
the people had a tetanus shot.
Okay, so let's see Vampira. She was featured on WeTV's Secret Lives of Women, and she showed them, and now she's going to show us, one of her favorite things to do that helps her feed energy. Now, before we show this clip, though, I gotta say, anybody that's watching, this is not something to ever, ever try at home. Okay, you can roll it now.
To be able to cut someone and be able to get it all over my hands. Pretty. It has to be somebody that I'm fluid bonded with, that has been tested, and then we only use sterile scalpel blades that are one-time use only.
You know, I've had cutters on my show that do that to themselves. I've never seen someone cutting somebody else. So what does that make you feel like when you're cutting somebody else and you're rubbing that? Is it euphoria? Is it a sexual thing?
It's a way to feed off of the energy. I don't like to feed off of someone's basic life force. So if I do something that they both and I find pleasurable, like a cutting, it gives an endorphin rush for that person, which increases their energy level.
What about their sexual energy? Does it increase that?
That depends on the person.
Do you have sex?
Most definitely.
So you have sex. Well, Dawn is a celibate. Sarah does not have sex. So
Hold on, I do have to clarify things. We do have urges, and we do understand sex very, very much so.
Completely.
It's very, very represented in my art. It is something that I have studied, and human nature. So we use our sexuality to even control people, but for us, we've moved into a more enlightened state. Let's just put it
like
that way.
tantric sex?
Yes.
Kinda.
Yes.
Yes, like not going all the way. Okay, so your last donor was who when it came to your blood ritual?
That was my ex-husband.
That's your ex-husband. Now you have a boyfriend.
Yes, I do.
And you want him to be your donor?
Yes, we've discussed it and we're negotiating it. He's not real fond of the pain.
I don't blame him.
But there are ways to do it. Scalpel blades cut through skin like just like butter, so there is no pain involved. But anytime he cuts himself, he'll call me over so I can play in it.
Okay, I know she has a vampire group that's like a family, and we actually have some tape of it. But again, I have to warn everyone, do not try this at home because it is very, very dangerous. Again, this is her vampire family. Check it out.
This is a static electricity toy that we use to light the fires that we put on people with wood alcohol. It's simply more of the fear factor of you being on fire, and that's something that I get some energy that I feed off of. All right, here you go, babe.
To get lit on fire is not really that scary. It's just an adrenaline rush.
I love that.
Your spiritual being is made up of elements that it is more innate to, and one of my stronger elements is fire.
That was so freaky. Oh my gosh. And you see they put it out real quick because he could have burnt up. Did y'all see that? It was like light and then a So who were you setting on fire?
Well, that was my son. I took classes to do that. It is very dangerous. You do need to take classes and learn how to do it.
Okay, well, your son is here.
Yes, he is.
And when we come back, we're going to meet her son that she lit on fire. We'll be right back.